everyone, this is Scraplady here. I did a Ustream show last night on July 4th where I made a tag mini album, and in that mini album I made some of these great pinwheels. You can make them any size you want. In the mini album I made them 2 by 2, but you can make them as big as this one's 5 by 5. I'm just going to do a quick tutorial on how to make those. I know there's probably several videos on how to make them, but I just found this very, very simple way to make a pinwheel. You cut a square any size you want. This particular square is 5 inches by 5 inches. So we'll start with this one, and then I'll go down and do the 2 by 2. So you can do them any size, as big or as little as you want. You can make it 12 by 12 if you want. First thing you do is you take your ruler and you go from corner to corner. Now, you can either draw a line all the way across and make a big X down the middle and then erase it. What I prefer to do is, once I have my ruler lined up with each corner, I just gauge where the middle is and make a light line with my pencil going down a little bit, and then I do it on the opposite side, again, with my ruler going corner to corner. And what you're going to do is mark it across so that you have an X. I think you can see that there, an X in the middle. That's all you really need. You could just eyeball this too. You don't actually need to measure. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your ruler and you're going to line it up with the corner on a diagonal, and you have that X, the middle of the X right where your middle is. You're going to go maybe a quarter or so of an inch down from there. Measurements aren't exact, and you are going to score or cut with your craft knife all the way through that. And you're going to do the same thing. You can flip it. You're going to do the same thing going down the other side. Have your ruler on the diagonal. You're following your line. And again, about a quarter of an inch or so from the middle. And with your craft knife, you're going to slit a line all the way through. So you have 2 slits like this with connection in the middle. And then you're going to do it on the opposite diagonal, the same thing, about a quarter of an inch from the middle, going all the way down, right to the corner, and do your last side also. Again, doesn't have to be exact or precise. It comes out really well every time. So, what I did was, just to make things a little bit simpler, I put a little dab of glue. So you have your square, okay, and you're going to do it on every other corner. So you're going to put one on this corner, a little dab of glue. It's going to make it a lot easier for you to have your paper set. You're going to skip this other one and then go and put a little dab on the other side, skip that one, put a dab here, skip that one, and put a dab here. So you're basically going to have one dab of glue on each triangle section that you have. Okay, so you're going to fold up the first one, fold it right up to the middle, and you could use mini glue dots or whatever. It's going to come over the middle a little bit. Just hold it on there until it sticks for a second or two. Okay, and we'll hold that down there. Then you're going to bring your next one up, cross it over, do the same thing, and then your next one. And I'm just going to put a little bit more glue on this last one here to make sure we get a good stick. There we go. Bring that up right to the center. Hold that on there for a bit. Okay. Then I'm going to put a brad in the middle. And I'm going to choose this big white brad. And I'm going to poke a hole with my pokey tool. Right in the middle. Careful not to poke your finger or anything. Just go all the way through with that. Then you want to stick your brad right there in the middle. My brad is larger than my hole. And it's not cooperating with me. There we go. So there's your pinwheel. Very simple. And if you wanted to put it on a stick, I'm just going to use my pokey tool to show you. But if you had a stick, you could put it right on a stick if you wanted to. You could use it to decorate. So this next one is 2 by 2. It's a little bitty one. Little tiny pinwheel. And again, I'm going to do the same thing. Just put my ruler on the diagonal. And I'm going to make a little mark near the center. This is not even going to show. You can erase this later if you want to, once you've cut your lines, but it doesn't even show. And right there to make my crisscross. So I'm going to take my ruler, once again, put it across the diagonal, corner to corner, and I'm just going to go in from the center about 1/4 of an inch. And I actually cut both sides of that one. I didn't cut all the way through. So you have that, and then you're going to do the opposite corners. Same way. There we go. And once again, I'm going to put a droplet of glue on every other corner. And you're going to bring your first one up to the center, then your second one, then your third one, And your fourth one. Got some extra glue on there. Let's wipe that off. And I'm going to poke a hole. Right through there. I'm going to have my bread. And we have an itty-bitty tiny pinwheel. The glue hanging. So like I said, you can make them any size you want. Big ones or little ones. Very simple. So I hope that helped, and I hope you have fun making pinwheels. Have a great day.